live. Hey! What's up, guys? We are doing something pretty special today. Hal has this tagged as makeup, hairstyling, and persistent campaign. I mean, I love how Twitch has this listed as persistent campaign. I mean, is hair not a persistent campaign? Is it not? I know, first of all, take in the haircut beach. It's pretty great. I'm very into it. What's up, Ellie? How's it going? I've got the Ellie chic going on, the very blonde. It's a good haircut, all done by...
Hello, I'm Arielle, also known on the internet as Casper's cousin.
It's true.
I'm not a professional, but we're doing this anyway.
We are on a hair venture for shoresies.
I'm gonna make this mixture.
Yeah, we gotta turn down the music. Thank you so much for that reminder. It was up. All right, Arielle, say hello again. Just remember that this is where you have to direct your...
Hello, I'm Arielle.
Arielle is very quiet. Well, we only have one mic, and this is slightly experimental.
How we doing? Is this better?
Oh, we screaming?
We're gonna just scream in this stream? That's fine.
Stream. What's up, Ellie? Gosh, you guys, it's so good to see everybody today. So Arielle has already bleached and cut my hair, but we saved the most fun part, the most artistic part for now, which is that we are going to be going in with some mermaidy, colorful goodness. We have lots of Arctic fox hair color, and you may also see me grabbing some highlights for the vlog as well. So if you want to see the full adventure, you can check back in on Wednesday on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/AnnRichmond, and check us out there for shoresies. But Arielle, what are your plans here?
Well,
Meow.
my dear. So basically, we've already pre-lightened her as much as what's gonna happen because I didn't want to double process her because that would fry her hair.
We don't want that, no.
No fried fish on this stream.
I hate you.
It's okay. I hate
It's
me
okay.
Too. No, so we went in, we did the single process. Basically, all of this darker blonde orange that she's got going on is basically all the rootage that she had. And then everything below that was colored from before. What we're gonna go in and do is we are going to sort of do like a oil slick mermaid holographic thing. We're just gonna play with colors.
We're just gonna reach into my hair and just rub around. I don't like it.
No,
I want to go back.
Take it back.
We
Never
can't.
mind.
We can't. It lives on the internet forever now. What's up, Amidala? Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Hey, what's up, Maria? That's Ilaria gone.
Maria!
Yeah. So we are having a great time here, and we're gonna dive in. We're also gonna eat lunch while this happens. So I hope you all don't mind that is also a thing, because I was like, we're gonna be at this for a really long time.
Yeah.
Me and Ellie's already taking it to the gutter. Rub it down, she says. We gonna rub it down. New hair is so exciting. I have to tell you, when Arielle cut my hair, I was so excited. Yeah, know-it-all is like, lunch, it's 4 o'clock. Listen, I know, okay? But things happen.
We had bleach on our hands.
We had bleach, we couldn't stop, can't stop, won't stop. And we've been chronicling this whole thing on the vlog along the way. So you'll definitely see me grabbing some shots and stuff with my camera as we go, because we'll have this whole section. But it's been really, really fun. Arielle, why don't you, I know it's a little bit on the vlog, but tell us about your hair dye journey. What do you like about it? Why? Why you do this to me?
Basically, I've been having my hair colored professionally because my mother is a professional hairdresser.
Yeah.
Since I was about 9, I want to say. But then it got to a point where my mother no longer does women's hair anymore. She was like, I'd rather just be a barber. It's easier. It might be my fault because I was very needy and wanted so many colors. So then it got to the point where I would just have to do it myself. So through a lot of trial and error, words hard. But yeah, no, through a lot of trial and error, we've sort of figured out how to work with my own head of hair.
Yeah.
And have since branched out and started playing with other people's heads.
Yeah, anyone who will let you touch their head. Basically, yeah. Which
me
is
doing Anne's hair today is holding me back from doing my own hair right now. Why not?
So why not?
That's fine.
We are using Arctic Fox dye, which is awesome. Very exciting. And hey, Emily, what's up, friend? We've got some of it already brewing over here with this awesome magenta. But yes, Arielle is great. And for anybody who has been following for a while, the last time I did my hair, which means cut and color, was legit 10 months ago. And Arielle did it, and it looked amazing. So, we back again, sipping from the well, finding out what's gonna happen. And we have definitely, like, just to be very clear, we're not an example of what you should do.
No.
Complete
this is
disclaimer.
Not a tutorial.
This is not a tutorial. But it is a fun hangout time where we can get creative in a fun new way on the channel. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, Jesus. Also, I have
This is not a tutorial.
trash bags covering my table to help us survive. I know. Look at how short it is comparatively. Isn't it nice? I love it.
It's so much healthier, though.
It is. It's so much healthier. What's up, Analog? How are you? Man, we have a lot of new friends in the channel. But yeah, so I am Ann Richmond. If you're new, hi. I'm Ann Richmond, aka Hearthsinger Games, the head bard in charge right here at this channel, where I do everything from playthroughs of video games with great storytelling to playing tabletop RPGs with my friends, and apparently Arielle's Spooky Salon. It falls into the other category.
It is other.
Oh my goodness. Aw, the most beautiful bard I ever did know, says Analog. That's so nice. What is Tonks doing? So, Tonks, know-it-all, is pointing out, is my cat. Tonks has been locked away in her, in the other room.
In the tower.
So that she cannot participate in this at all. That is not a thing that will be happening. So yeah, so Tonks is out. For the day. Smart, they say. Exiled, says Turnfolio. Also, I have to point out my subscriber buttons. It's so fun to watch everybody graduate through those subscriber buttons and get the different dice. Because you start out with D4s and you graduate all the way to D20s the longer you subscribe, and I'm very into it. I should also point out that our follower count has made a lorg jump, and we are less than 40, I think we're 34 followers away from giving away a full set of level up dice. So if you're new and you like this kind of crazy, then maybe follow.
Maybe.
Yeah, Ilaria, it's real. She like, whoa. Arctic Fox. Yes, we have lots of Arctic Fox.
So much.
And it's several different colors. I guess we can hold them up so you can see. I guess we should show the mixed colors, you know?
Yeah.
So we've got, for this, how many do? I was like, wait, this is on a delay.
We've got our base color,
yeah.
Right? Is this, yeah. So we've got our base purple.
Mm-hmm.
She's mixed. We've got some crazy teal going on. Some very, very hot pink.
Such hot.
It looks very orange on the monitor, but it's hot pink, I promise.
I swear. We swear.
And then one that I haven't mixed yet is a little bit of Girls' Night Out. It's just more of a lilac. I might just mix that in the base dough.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you do you.
I'm
just here to have lunch and talk with our friends and get a haircut and color, I guess. Arielle also just launched her own Patreon. Emily, thank you so much for those gifted subs, my friend. That's so nice. Wow. Thank you. More people getting their graduation gifts. Yikes. It's really nice when you're filming a vlog and you can stop and start the words that spill from your mouth, but that's not what you can do here on the Twitch.
No, you get to see all of the chaos.
Everything, every part of it. So this is obviously not something that we can do regularly, but Arielle is now a content creator on Patreon, so go check her out at Casper's Cousin. I'll throw it in the Twitch chat in a second, and check out what she is making. Is a Bruin, but she does a lot of cosplay and photography and fun stuff.
We do the fun stuff.
And also hair.
And hair now, too.
Again, that's why you say this, and the third is, and maybe more, and more. Who knows what you might find? Who knows what kind of adventures you will discover?
Let's get some color on you, shall we?
It's a scary time. You know, I never got my fork, so I'm gonna do that. I got it.
Close the door.
Yeah. Goodbye, outside.
Goodbye, outside world. She's trapped now.
Also, I have to say, I'm so obsessed with our new frame. You can see on this camera here. It was done by Shiz, who's a member of our Discord community, so you should definitely click that when it comes through the channel. Hey, former Vole, what's up? Welcome to the Baby Bards via your gift sub.
Fuck, we started, we can't go
Oh
back.
no! It's true. It's true. So these are, again, the colors that you've already seen on my head before. Yeah. Some of you might not have, because again, the last time we did this was 10 months ago. So because the last time we did this was 10 months ago.
This was before Anne started
my stream life.
Content.
Yeah. So for many of you, it's new, but it will be a new format. We did an ombre before, and this time we're going for more of a like PC, mermaidy, holographic, oil slicky thing. Yeah. I love the commitment to matching your hair in the overlay. Oh, thank you for that sub, Ilaria. Welcome to the Baby Birds.
Hell yeah.
Hey. But yeah, so there will be a whole vlog on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/AnnRichmond. Let me check out the chat over on Facebook. What's up, Emily? How are you? How's it going? We got some people watching over there. Honored to be here, she say. Amazing. Yeah, so this is a good time. I am already very excited about this.
Oh boy.
So what is when you started going to do other people's hair, like what was the first time you did somebody else's hair like?
It was terrifying. It was definitely terrifying. I mean, so college dorm life, nobody wanted to pay to go get haircuts.
Facts.
So I would just do them. Which was fine. It was fine. Thankfully, all of the girls that I lived with at that point in time had really, really long hair, and they weren't asking for much.
Right.
So it was much more forgiving.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But then we got to, I want to say last year at some point, where you and Emily were going to a wedding in Guatemala.
Yeah.
And Emily wanted
adventure.
her hair to match
the flowers and the color scheme.
Yeah, the color scheme, because she was a bridesmaid. And I was like, heard we gonna do it. And it happened.
It's true.
It happened. It was quite a time. I was personally terrified of doing it. Didn't say it at the time. Will say it now. Of just fucking it up, because I'm very blessed to have very blonde, natural hair.
Yeah, it's true.
So me getting to a point in lightness for color, not a problem. Very, very simple.
Well, the other thing I should point out, which is a key part of your method, if we can call it that, is Analog Amber says the bravery at the lack of gloves. I wish you could see. I wish you could see what Arielle has done without gloves, both today and the last time. She tried, the first time she dyed my hair, I knew she was hardcore because she tried to eat the bleach bottle.
I didn't try and eat it.
She put it in her mouth and was trying to like crack, she was trying to widen the spout of the bleach.
Because we're not professional and you should not follow what I'm doing, because it's
Again,
not a tutorial.
Not a tutorial.
Not a tutorial.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your family. It's not a tutorial. Anyway, we use box bleach up in this place.
Brad Mondo, roast me.
Read me, please. But because we were using box bleach, always the case where at least one of the nozzles just does not want to give you any product. So when I thought Anne was not looking, I gave it a little bite, and Anne did see it.
I did see it, yeah.
To which she then yelled at me.
Arielle!
Eating it? No, I was not.
I sprayed her, and I was like, no.
I was very scared.
No, I wasn't going to do it to you.
But yeah. But it's fine. I've never eaten bleach. It just looks like I have.
The former Vol says, I used to open paint tubes with my teeth. My dentist yelled at me. Scissors, Arielle, scissors. I mean, you're right. But also, like, the amount of hair that came off, let's talk about that. Because it wasn't that much. It was probably about 3 inches, right?
Yeah, it was about 3 inches.
Like 3.5 inches. But we were talking about how, like, or maybe you guys feel this way too. Does your hair, when you haven't cut it for a while, just feel kind of fuzzy at the ends because of all the broken ends? I feel like that adds to this puff and this weight that people can feel in their hair. So just cutting off all the broken ends to like get my hair to a healthier place after 10 months of growth without doing anything to it was huge. Yeah.
I mean, definitely from feeling it now versus feeling it when I initially wet it to cut it. Your hair, even after our lovely bleaching today, tiger spots. Wait, no, leopard spots.
We a tiger.
There's stripes. She's got stripes, but it's fine because we're putting color on it.
It's true.
But it's significantly healthier than it was this morning. So yeah, it's always
cool.
Nice.
Let me switch the angle on the mic a little bit so that it can.
Oh, am I still quiet?
Yeah.
I promise I'm yelling.
I
promise.
That might be better. Let's. All right, say something. Tell me.
Hello.
Hello. I am Arielle.
I am Arielle. How are you? How are you?
Let me know if that's better. I tried to focus it more at both of us.
Trying to go in here with no rhyme or reason as to what colors are going on you, starting with the initial purple.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean it's the first time we did like an ombre that was like all over the same ombre.
Yeah.
So I think this is gonna be definitely a lot more chaotic, but I love those. I love like braiding and doing like lifting up different parts of your hair and putting them in clips. Looks so good when you do this.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for the transformation to take hold.
Disjoiny, if you will.
We're having some Thai food for lunch or afternoon. Oh,
Not
second
quite
breakfast.
Dinner,
I don't know.
Not quite lunch.
Second lunch,
Yes.
if we have it out here. Linner says know it all. Yeah, I think that's accurate.
I support it.
But yeah, we so some of you may know Arielle because she plays with us on Frontline Friends when we play Deep Rock Galactic.
Hell yeah.
So you may have also heard her as
and my horrible accent work.
as my daughter Cindy, who's down in the mines with me when we deep rock. Not to be confused, no, Anne.
Nope.
I was gonna say deep cock galactic or deep cock phylactic. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait,
Sure.
I hate it. We're going back.
I hate
Never.
it. We're
Don't
going
clip
back.
that.
All of these
Also,
things that we hate, people
the
are gonna
fact
clip.
that I had to think that hard about it. Too late, says Amber. Oh, there goes the PG rating. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We also
Nothing
have
is PG here.
like I'm very excited because on my Patreon I have now promised a blooper reel. And Arielle and I have said a lot of things in this room that are not making the final cut on the main video, but they're gonna be on that cut for the patron only content. So that's just a preview of the kind of bad decisions you can expect from that.
Precisely.
Unclean, says Know It All.
You love it.
It's true. It's true.
That's why you are here.
Thai food. We like Thai food. I'm taking pictures of my food because I'm that bitch. I should also say, and I'm having flashbacks to the This Is Art Indiegogo content creation. Oh my god, so Emily and I did, back before people put hair journeys that much on YouTube, Emily Floyd and I, shout out to Emily in chat, made a video of her dyeing my hair red. We gotta pull up that video. Maybe we should share that on the Discord. I'll try and find it. But it is so funny. It was the first time I really thought we were extremely funny.
Only the first time.
Like, I knew that we were funny, but when you edit people, the timing gets better, right? Everything you can enhance the timing. And the rhythm of that video is some chaotic, neutral, crazy right there for sure.
Just picking piece by piece.
I'm trying to get that B-roll going on in the corner. We're doing a lot of things here today.
I'm just really excited because I have to go view an apartment tomorrow, and I'm gonna go with multicolored hands.
Oh yeah.
Because, like it was said in the chat, I refuse to wear gloves.
She refuses. So why do you refuse to wear gloves?
I think it definitely started with the fact that I was doing my own hair. Because I would do the back of my head, usually at way too early o'clock in the morning, so nobody else was awake yet, because everybody had already gone to bed.
Right.
And I just, with gloves on, with how small my hands are and how much bigger the gloves are on my hands, I couldn't feel what I was touching.
Yeah, makes sense.
So in order to understand what I was actually dyeing versus missing, I just don't wear gloves.
I just don't do it. Can't do it, won't do it, refuse to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I also kind of give up on gloves when I'm trying to like touch up my hair.
Okay.
So I get it. It's just the bleach. The bleach, that's where I draw the line as to not wearing gloves. I will say, we were kind of saying this earlier, that some people are really tender-headed, and so to prepare for this experience, I was very dorky. No, but I didn't do an intense amount of like showering and washing my hair.
Yeah.
Because you got to let the natural oils on your scalp build up when you're using bleach. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. For sure, gonna have a bad time. Other side. Look at my two little odongos on my head. I'm so cute. But yeah, what's everybody else's like hair in chat that you wish you could have, and then Arielle can tell you how she would accomplish said hair.
I'll give you my unprofessional opinion as to how you can accomplish this.
Yeah, because we not doing tutorials out here.
It's not a tutorial.
Yeah. Let's catch up. Oh, Analog Amber says nail polish will take the hair dye off your hands.
Oh yeah,
nail polish remover is what I meant.
The acetone basically strips it because it's alcohol. Which I will do a little bit of that, But because we have so many colors going on Anne's head right now,
that is
it
key.
can only work so much.
Because we had 10 months of growth that was virgin hair, and by the time we cut and trimmed the bottom, we had like...
There were bits that were no longer dyed.
Yeah, there were just like complete virgin hair strands at the back. So it's still, although we tried to do, you know, like do the ends first and the roots later and tried to catch up with it, there's still like a bunch of variants, but we're not super worried about that because A, we out here, and B,
we not professional, and C, there's so many different
colors that we're going in with that we can kind of be strategic. We'd be strategic about it.
Be strategic.
We're going to be strategic about the placement of the color, and on the redder bits that were darker brown, we'll, you know, use the magenta color. And you guys, I'll turn in a minute so you can see more of the
madness.
You know, what's going on. But yeah, Arielle was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Touch my head. Just touch my head." All right, let me turn this more this way now that you're over here. You're making a lumberjack character? Tell us more about that. Arielle also plays D&D in one of my many parties, so I'm sure she will have opinions. What are you making? I'm sorry. No, your hair is hermit lumberjack. Got it. So is it long? May we suggest the undershave for you, know-it-all? Ooh, your D&D character you haven't decided on. I guess you guys are doing a session 0, right? So is nobody coming in with the decision? Mm-hmm. There's just so much color happening. There's a lot happening for sure. I also have decided what the next game is that we're gonna play on Saturdays, y'all. Because I had been playing Alien Isolation, but we finished it, thank God, because I don't know that my heart could take any more of it. But yeah, we're gonna be back on next Saturday with, drum roll please, Knights. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic. So as you guys know, I'm just gonna cover my food from this die traveling across the table. Why don't I just switch places?
That's fair. I mean, if you want to make it on easy mode, that's fine.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm making it on not fearing for my food.
I mean, it's vegan.
It is vegan, but I don't want to eat it. Next time on Vegan, but I won't eat it. Featuring, nope. We're not going down that road. We're not doing that.
Nope.
But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying, oh yeah, so Knights of the Old Republic, I'm very, very excited about it because I have always wanted to play it. I played a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic when the MMO came out, and so I'm definitely looking forward to doing it. I'm definitely looking forward to a playthrough on the channel and a chance to share with you all my love of Star Wars, which runs V-deep in this house. So it runs so deep, y'all, you don't even know. You don't even know how deep it runs.
Doing colors on my friend Anne's head. Yeah.
A new song, the new hit single. Jedi says know-it-all. We also are, let's see, what is something else I guess we're gonna point, what am I trying to say? I'm very hungry, so let me take a bite.
Let me take a thought.
All right, it's organized in my brain. So you'll be able to see a video on my channel on Wednesday, but there will also be more video on Arielle.
Yes.
On her, just projected upon her.
It's just gonna be on me. You get to guess where. Never mind, I take it back. Take it back.
I take it back, but I don't really take it back.
But I don't really take it back.
So yeah, so Arielle will put some on her Patreon, and then I'll have some on my YouTube. My patrons will get early access to it on Monday. So there will also be, for my patrons, if you're in the channel, there will be a video tonight going up. I have to finish it after all of this.
All of this madness.
Yeah. This week's video is more focused on a journey towards self-improvement in the midst of quarantine. So it's not as last video last week was very much a focus on like doing a fun thing in the middle of quarantine when you can. And this week is, oh wow, I'm really depressed. Let's see if I can be not that. So I think it will be relatable content. But I also totally understand if some people are like, I don't want to be depressed this week with you. I want to be undepressed. Although I do think that I ended up making it a really good time. But sadly, it will not feature my parental units, who I know many have grown to love from the first video. They are not going to be a permanent fixture. Hair dye. Andrew Weinstein over on YouTube says, hair dyeing is just a hobby now, isn't it?
No, definitely not. It is definitely a profession. But
Yeah.
you can have fun with it.
Yeah, I think what we were saying earlier, which I think is very, very true, is that if you want to reduce the risk of something going wrong with your hair, and you have extremely high expectations, don't take a risk at home. Save up the money you need and go to the salon. And I would also say, although do what you want, it's your life and your body and your hair.
Yeah.
Don't dye your hair crazy colors on your own if you're looking for perfection. Because you haven't gone to beauty school.
It's a lot more unpredictable.
Yeah. You don't know how and it takes a lot more upkeep. And if you don't think you're going to be happy with the middle stages, you'll end up spending a lot more money going to a salon later. So just go in the first place. For me, I was like, come over, let's do a thing. So I knew I had a certain amount of trust in Arielle, right? Because she's done my hair one other time. But I was also like not expecting perfection. And I think that's kind of a nice thing about, not to like rave about you or anything, but Arielle is a very chill person. She brings a lot more chill to my life.
I know it seems like I just scream and make faces, but I guess I'm chill.
It's very enjoyable. One second, I have to move slightly in my chair.
There's so much color on your...
I'm very excited.
Remember when we said chill?
Yeah, Analog Amber says, and if you're lazy, I don't recommend it. Yes, that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
So I think, for Arielle and I, it's more of like a creative outlet, and it goes how it goes.
Yeah.
And when she came over, I was like, just as a reminder, if this goes wrong, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, especially because I was having Arielle cut my hair, which, I think she would tell you she's less experienced with, right?
Yes.
But I think that turned out really well. I was very impressed. I was like, can we try for an asymmetric bob? And this is how you know Arielle is chill. She doesn't let it show if she's nervous.
And I'm nervous all the time.
And I'm nervous all the time. But she was just like, yeah, we can try that. And I was like, oh, okay. So sometimes if you're scared to do something, you just gotta fake it.
Just fucking do it. Fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called acting.
Yep. Acting.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely one of those things where not a professional. In doing my own hair for so long, especially all of the crazy colors I have done, personally looking back, I can definitely see when I was younger that it was far from perfect. It was so far from perfect. But as I have learned about my own hair and played with it through trial and error,
definitely teaches you.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a learning experience.
And
different colors teach you different things. I have yet to fry my hair, so I must be doing something right.
Yeah, I think Arielle errs more on the side of caution, which I think is easier to do when you are outside of the situation. So a lot of people at home during quarantine are like, I'm bored and I'm just going to do this to my hair, right?
Yeah.
Which totally valid. I think a lot of people are doing that to feel some sense of control over their lives.
For sure.
And Arielle is happy to do this to other people's heads to feel creative, but yeah, I mean, this is definitely an experience of getting control, certainly over my life and my appearance, after just watching my hair recede, not my hairline, but like my color just recede. And I feel the most naturally me when I have cool colored hair. So I was just watching life slip away and my hair color slip away. Yeah. That's a little dark.
It's a little dark, but it's fine. It's spooky. It's on brand.
It's on brand. So let's talk about Spooky Salon. Well, Spooky. The Spooky in Salon. So, Arielle, why you like Spooky so much? Why is that your entire aesthetic?
Because, so my favorite holiday is Halloween, where you get to basically pretend to be someone you're not for an entire day. Mm-hmm. It's really great. Mm-hmm. But I think there's also just something really accepting about the alternative aesthetic that Spooky derives from. Spooky and Spoopy. Quite frankly, I'm not spooky enough to be spooky. Hence why we're Spoopy. It's like just one notch down on the dial. It's left.
It's like you are not a super horror, because so the first time we did this, it was around Halloween, and I was like, well, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna come over. We're gonna watch weird horror movies. And what are you looking for?
I'm gonna grab a paper towel.
Oh, did we not bring those in here? Bye, Arielle. She'll be right back. All right.
Right here.
How cute is she? I mean, she's right there. Nobody look. Everybody pretend not to look. It's weird. Nothing happened while you were gone.
Nothing happened.
I love how you're wiping your hands, and yet.
Just further soaking it
into
my pores.
I know, I was like, it's not going anywhere. What's up, Ellie? Yeah, we've got some like very cool magenta-y purple going on, and I'm here for it.
I'm gonna just do layer by layer.
Mm-hmm.
Put this back up now that my hands are not.
The big thing to think about with both bleach and hair dye is to make sure you section, and to make sure that you like this. And this is not like the best sectioning.
No.
Can you turn every which way so I can see?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so you can see.
So, because we are doing very, very random oil
placement.
slick, there is no rhyme or reason as to where I put the sections. The only methodical bits are spots that I saw were significantly darker.
Right.
Totally just got that on my face. Were like darker bits that I know if I was to put light blue on them, it would not show up as light blue. But we're just living our life. We're putting
so that's the only rhyme or reason there is just that we're, hey, thank you so much for that sub, Ellie. I appreciate that. Yay. We graduate and we all get new little symbols next to our faces. Also, guys, subscribers now have a whole slew of new emotes. I'll throw them in chat right now. They were done by Mum over on our Discord, and they are super fucking cool.
So cute.
They're so adorable. Oh, I left some of them out. The Thirsty one is my favorite. It's available at tier 2 subscriptions. There are cheers. There's me singing. There's me biting my lip in rage. We also added a scared emote, which I'm very sad was not available to people when I was the most scared I've ever been in a video game playing Alien Isolation. But like Chiron said, I'm very excited to play, like, in the interim on Saturdays a game that is not too scary. Because sometimes it gets in your soul, and you can't escape it, and it feels the game is no longer fueling your comfort. It's like actively contributing to your stress level. And so I was very glad to finish it, and I thought it was an excellent game. I'm going to record a podcast for my patrons about like my wrap-up thoughts on the game itself and the ways in which I think it's really successful and the ways
It could do better.
that I felt it was lacking for me personally as a player. But yeah, I think if that's something you're interested in, patrons at all level get access to those things. I've also done a podcast on Session 0.
Yes.
For how I think people should be working to start their own D&D or other role-playing game experiences at the table to make it safe for everybody. And I also did one on what's it like being a plus-size cosplayer, which I think is probably the thing that most people want to hear from me about, because I have, a very lengthy experience being a person of size and being in cosplay. I made Amber cry, so like if that helps you, then I guess
Sometimes you just need a good cry.
yeah, if you need a good cry, come find me on Patreon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Aw, Amber. Dude, I fucking love this color. It is so
The
good.
Neverland?
Yeah. The Neverland green is such a cool color, y'all. You guys can probably see it more on the screen than I can. Ilaria says, "Oh my god, I didn't realize I needed a good cry until I watched Lord of the Rings Return of the King yesterday." That would do it.
Yes.
If there was ever going to be something to do it, that would absolutely do it. Oh, for the first time? You'd never seen it? What? What is that?
No
I don't
judgment.
believe it.
No judgment. I'll be real, I did not watch Lord of the Rings until a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And I'm doing my first rewatch through
Right now?
of the series. Yeah,
It is a really good.
it's so good.
All right, I'm going to. Let's see. You're gonna have to look into the viewfinder and see if it's actually seeing
It
anything.
is there.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Is it recording though? No, it is. Okay, great.
We've got so much
It's fine.
color going on. Got some mixes of blue and
My God, I'm so hyped.
purple.
It was actually really nuts to see how light some of my hair got.
Dude, yes.
So back to spoops. You are someone who enjoys a light spook.
A light spook.
Like more of an alternative, dark, kind of like pastel goth vibe.
Precisely. Creepy cute.
Creepy cute. That is the best description.
Right?
So what do you feel like are your favorite things that exude that creepy cute vibe? I was thinking like movies or music, but hey, bats, sure. That's fine.
No, I love all things spoopy. Bats being one of them. There's also a really dope song on the internet called Spooky Chills.
Yeah.
And it's the cutest fucking song that I've ever listened to.
You heard it here first. Shout out Spoopy Chills.
Yeah, Spooky Chills.
Wow. Let me just put your hands on the camera. Also this camera too. Alright.
We've got a lot of color going on.
Let me just
So much color.
Let
Are we
me-
gonna vote? We're gonna vote.
We gonna vote.
Hello. Hi.
Arielle, show me your hands. Oh no.
This is not as bad as it was last time though.
Oh. Show me the back where it's still a gloop. Oh, bitch.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can you grab your hat, my dear?
Can you assist me in not ruining your stuff? guys?
Everything you love. and
Absolutely.
own. Absolutely, I can.
Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah.
We want all
Also,
the colors.
welcome to like half naked me on the internet. I'm sorry. It's just
You want
actually, you know what? I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Bodies are fine.
Yep.
Like,
Bodies are bodies. We all have them. Get over
yeah,
it.
get over it. Yeah, there's gonna be some greens and some like teals and stuff like that. Get witchy. Oh no, Ariel's gonna have to get witchy. So hold on. Ariel was like, can I wear your hat for maximum spoop? And I was like, only if they say get witchy.
And they did. They said it.
They did.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to style you. It's very difficult. There we go. There it is.
Mega spoop. Oh, it's not on all the way.
Oh, here. Let me just
Thanks,
mash
Dad.
this onto your head.
Thanks, Dad.
There we go.
We did it, y'all.
She witchy.
Spooky.
She witch. Every which way.
Which way? Every which way.
Oh my goodness.
What? Bruh, this pink.
I know. I'm very into it. Are you doing the hot pink now?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's happening on my head.
There's a lot of things happening on her
Yeah.
head. But I can tell you, we've just gone into pink.
Who can say what's really up there?
Yeah. Who knows?
Who can say where the road goes? What's up, Nico Bias? Speaking of gamer gulp, what a good cue. Guys, what is this? What is this incredible gamer gulp mug?
Oh my god.
Hashtag buy my
Plug.
merch. It's really awesome though. It has on one side a game controller, and then it says Gamer Gulp, and it has Hearthsinger Games on the bottom, and then it has a D20 on the other side. And it's really cute. Thanks, Nico Bias, Nico Bolus, Nick. It's Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
It's Nico. He's like, after I did a plug for you, you can't even get my fucking name right. Roasted.
Cancel. But don't. 'cause cancel culture.
It might be new from the last time you were in there, but it is in there. It should be in there. I'll check that right now, but it's at streamlabs.com. If you just go to Hearthsinger Games and then hearthsingergames.com and then merch from there, you should get it. I'm gonna open it up right now and make sure, but it should be there. Yeah, it comes in two versions. There's like this version of it, and then there's also the heat sensitive version where it'll be a black mug, but then when you put something warm in it, it'll reveal the gamer gulp within the gamer gulp that was there.
Can you tell Ann and I are friends?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, new color is looking reddish orange, but it's not. I swear it's pink.
Promise?
It pink.
Promise. She pink.
But even if it was reddish orange, like, live your life. I don't fucking care. Just get in there. Get in there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Wiping the dye into my pores.
Yeah, it's just like a new skin routine.
This is the stream where you see Arielle go through an entire roll of paper towels. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh boy. Next section. Bah, bah, bah,
Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god.
So as I was saying, I'm not a professional.
So there's no guarantee when you're on a hair venture, and that is the difference between what we are doing and going to a salon. We just reaching in here, we doing stuff, we having a good time.
I haven't given up on the brushes yet, though, which is not a thing that happened last time. Last time was all hands.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the brushes are still in play, which is shocking. Based on my previous experience with Arielle.
To be fair, last time though we were
Ouchie.
just doing an ombre,
Yeah,
so it wasn't as meticulous
right.
as this is.
This is definitely a more advanced experience, I would say.
Yes. But it's great. We're on this journey. We're going places.
you should be. I think it looks really cool so far.
Hell
We're gonna see
yeah.
how it goes. We don't know. This could just be Muddy Mermaid time. We have no idea.
Oh my god.
Mud Maid.
Brad Mondo, read us. Mondo Muddy Mermaids.
Yeah, like, I guess we could have done foils, but, like...
I feel like that's a waste of foil.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't really protect the color. That's
I don't
for,
think
like,
it really does.
processing bleach.
Especially because we're kind of doing ombre through parts of each section. So, you know. Analog Amber says, why even waste your time? Just
Fucking
do
thank
it!
you.
Just do it.
Just
live. Just live your life.
New bottle of conditioner.
All right. What potions are you brewing over here? I must know. Oh my god. Hold on. No. Yes.
Squish.
Are you proud of yourself?
Always. She said, like a liar.
Oh my god. So ridiculous. Yeah. This is one of those things that, like, I was so unable to... People kept on saying, like, Anne, if you want to do your hair, just, like, do it yourself. And I was like...
That's
I'm gonna
so
be
hard.
I was like, I'm gonna be real with you, internet. As a person living alone during COVID, that's the one thing I don't want to do by myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything else by myself. I'm not doing that.
The amount of times I have come out of the bathroom at like midnight, no shirt on, haha, take a tap off, asking my roommates to help make sure the back of my head
Has
fully covered.
saturation, yeah.
Like, nah, not worth it, bruh.
Mm-mm.
Not worth it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like, I have always had people, at least in the house or the apartment or wherever I was residing, while fucking with my head.
Yeah.
It's a process.
It is a process.
It's a process.
It takes a really long time, and it's also, when you're doing it by yourself,
There's so much more room for error.
A, more room for error, and B, it's like you get really tired, and I think people don't think about that, is how tired your arms get from, like, reaching around everywhere.
Yeah.
Giving your hair the old reach around. I hate myself. So
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're
it's
going
fine.
back.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it gets really, really tiring. So that's another thing, that if you're gonna do this at home, or you want to do upkeep at home, like, yeah, you should definitely think about that.
Analog said it. Don't do it if you're lazy. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do it if you're lazy.
Yeah. Or the most lazy, just do an all over color.
Yeah.
Be like, I want green hair, blip. But everyone always says that it's everyone on the internet, aka Brad Mondo and other people that actually know what they're talking about, says that even if you're doing a wild color, it always looks more natural with a shadow root.
Yes.
Because your hair is naturally darker at the top than it is at the bottoms. Why is that? If you know, put the answer in the comments or in chat. You can answer it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
shit.
your roots are darker to start than the rest of your hair, and why it looks more natural that way is because your roots are brand new hair, and that hasn't been as exposed to sunlight yet.
That makes
So
sense.
it hasn't been pre-lightened via the sun.
I guess I kind of knew that.
That's fine.
Now I feel I'm gonna eat my.
Eat your food. Add in some
Ooh, you're doing your hair this week? Are you doing it yourself, Analog?
I should do my Yeah, we should all do our hair. I should do my hair. That's why I'm wearing a hat.
Maria, do you do your own hair, or does somebody else do it?
Both. Right?
I don't know.
No. Add in color. Let's do pink.
Matt, the shadow root, a mystical plant found only in the depths of the tenebrous forest. The worst.
My heart.
Matthew. Don't you also think I didn't see your howdy ombre earlier either? I saw it. We weren't live, but I saw it. Or maybe we were live, but I was saying something at the time. I don't remember.
Possibly. A little bit.
There's a lot going on. Streaming is so hard. It like pulls on your brain, especially doing something like this where we're just kind of chilling. As opposed to like if I don't know what's happening, I can always like keep playing the game that I'm playing.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite Halloween experience? Spoopy Salon runner.
I really, really enjoy pumpkin picking and apple picking. Basically, the best of the fall days.
Yeah, I love fall stuff. Fall stuff is the best.
Yay!
It's true. I'm also kind of, I think I fall in the spoopy cute
Hell yeah.
category of like amount of things that I like, because the thing is, we joke. One tough ombre. Thank you very much, says Matt. I'm so sorry I misquoted your bad joke. Boom, roasted. The thing is, except that it's an excellent joke, just to be clear.
We're just mad because we didn't make it first.
I get too freaked out.
Yeah.
As I think any of you have seen by my playthrough of Alien Isolation, but I actually do get really freaked out by like ghost stories, or the sense that like, ouchie. No, it's okay. I'm just tender-headed.
I know.
I know.
That's why I'm sorry.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I get too scared by like ghost stories, or the sense that like someone might be possessed or seeing something that is not actually there, because I'm someone who's very rooted in like what I can see and touch and feel.
Mm-hmm.
And so those kinds of movies really freak me out. I thought it would bother me more in role-playing games.
But I think because that's theater of the mind anyway.
Yeah, I think like
you
having,
and know you're safe.
I know I'm safe, but I have told DMs in the past, depending on my level of comfort with them as people, or the amount that they've DM'd me or know what my fears are, that like possession can be a thing, but I can't be the one possessed.
That's fair.
Unless it's like roll a save to see if the thing controls you, but like demonic possession in particular, I'm like, I can't do that. But other than that, which is silly, because I've never had an experience with demonic possession. It just freaks me out, and I've watched a lot of like videos and stuff about it, and that doesn't mean that I think it's real, just to be very clear. But the threat of like, but there's no proof that it isn't.
Yeah.
But there's no proof that it is. It freaks me out. And enough people have, had similar experiences that you never know if everybody's just feeding into their own collective bullshit. Or like if it. So, anyways, you're learning a lot about me that I didn't intend to share, but there it is.
That's what happens when you do hair, though. Like it becomes low key therapy, but like not. Like,
but not therapy. Matt says, okay, but you made me watch Annihilation, and you right. I like celestial horror. I like things that are like, let me think about like existence.
Yeah.
Survival horror is perfect. I really like watching the Alien movies. I get jump scared by them, but I don't get like, I don't get scared by them in the way that makes me think about it constantly in a way that isn't like as analysis.
Yeah.
I actually like think about it, and as I'm going to sleep, and it freaks me out to the point that I can't sleep. The theme of this whole channel, says Matt. Wow, you are on a roasting spit today, Matthew.
Yeah, no, I think, because like I love all things spooky cute, so like we have that. But then also I'm here for a good haunted house, but like not the ones that are mocks of real experiences, like the ones where you go and they abduct you. No thanks.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I don't want to be scared by something that is plausible or real, but I will 100% go to a spoopy family haunted house where like Dracula jumps out and is like, I want to suck your blood, and I'm like,
You're like, suck my blood, beach.
yeah. Let me look at the makeup that they put on you tonight.
Yeah.
Like, let me geek out about that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I think it's different for everybody. Everybody knows where their particular line is, and mine is just ghosts. I can't deal with it. Ghosts and demonic possession are just kind of a no-go. I think it all stemmed from when I was young. I would watch those like Sci-Fi Channel like ghost hunter shows,
yes,
and get really, really fucking freaked out by it. And I know that so much of that is staged, and I shouldn't, but I can't help the fact that that's what happened. I remember I was staying by myself. My parents had gone on a trip somewhere, and I was watching an episode of Ghost Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
Where's the other clip?
Roll the clip. No, I'm
Roll
kidding.
the clip.
It's
fine.
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
tie your hair tighter. It's gone. It's fine.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Is it in the chair?
No.
No.
Real question though,
Yeah.
before you continue your story.
Yeah. No, please.
Do you want it like those reveal videos where like the blue and the pink are peekaboos, or do you want
No, man.
some of that slick
I
up
would
top
love
too?
that slick up top.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
I want it
places.
just like all over color,
Yeah.
all places. Yeah.
Cool.
For sure. I think Ilaria says, gory things is your limit,
That's fair.
shiz.
That's
I'm out. Chainsaw movies, I'm out. But I like Dracula movies. Yeah. I really enjoy like every Dracula movie. Did you guys watch the Dracula mini-series? Was it Netflix that did that?
No. What is that?
It was like a newer like retelling of Dracula that came out pretty recently. It was during quarantine, I want to say.
Ooh.
And I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I don't think it was perfect, right?
I mean, they never are.
Gory things to the point where it's such gore that it's porn don't really
Gore porn, no thanks.
like I don't really want to see it, but I also don't care. Like it doesn't viscerally bother me in the same
I'm
way.
okay until I can hear it.
Yeah.
Like when it is gore porn to the fact that it's making all of like the squishy sounds. No.
You know what got
Absolutely
me, which wasn't that. It was 27 hours where he gets stuck in the cavern and he gets his arm stuck between a rock and he has to cut his arm off to get a spoiler. He has to cut his arm off to get away. But there's if you haven't seen it, it's been out for like literally years. And I still recommend watching it because it's a tour de force performance. But what is really hard about that movie, and I think they did the same technique really well in Midsommar. Midsommar. They use sound that's off-putting.
Yeah.
That suddenly comes in that isn't the sound that you would be hearing, but that creates the like, oh God, don't do that feeling initially. And I find that to be really cool, but it is something that gets me. Like those movies cause me to have to like be ready to see them before before it's time, if that makes sense.
Definitely. There's so many colors.
I'm very excited about it.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to be a colorful being on the internet again. It's just been so long. Yeah, Analog. I really enjoyed Midsommar, and I didn't see it until very recently. I didn't see it when it first came out. I do want to see. God, I wish Kenny was in the chat.
Kenny, come back.
Hereditary.
Yes, that's his go-to.
I need to see that because I haven't seen it, but that one is very much demonic possession, so I need to be in the right headspace
with the right people
in the daylight with the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on. The thing is, like, the stuff that's kind of on my triggers list, I would say, is that if it's not gonna keep me up at night because I'm watching it during the day, I can probably do it. But if it's in the right situation, and I've learned what those situations are, I know that it is not the time for me to to do it, for sure.
I would like the chat to guess how many paper towels I've already gone through.
It's many. It's yeah. Go ahead, throw a guess
Take a
down there.
wild guess.
Wow, your hands. This progress is.
We only halfway done, BB.
I know.
Excited.
I'm very into it. Every time I see my hair blonde, I'm like, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it forever. Love it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were in the processing process.
Mm-hmm.
And before we blow dried it, you were like this really, really pretty auburn, because there's definite orange in her hair right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Anne could be a ginger, and it would be okay.
Yeah, I've been ginger before. Before I started dyeing my hair crazy colors, I had like red hair a lot of the time, and really, really liked it.
When you say ginger, though, do you mean like purple-based ginger, or do you mean like the coppery?
Not coppery.
Okay.
I have never been coppery.
Because that's what I mean.
But I had some copper tones when I had my like very flame-based hair.
Yeah.
Where by the time it got to the end, it was like coppery orange and then yellow on the ends. That was great. That's what I had when Emily and Chris got married. That was the hair I had then. Oh man. Yeah, horror movies, it's just hit or miss with me. I gotta be in the right mood for it. In the right mood. Haunted houses we've covered.
Yes.
But you are like a big Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes. I said it right.
How do we...
I don't know how to show. You're gonna have to watch the YouTube video to see the tattoo. Is how we're gonna do it.
Basically, she's fully tatted with some jack on this leg.
There's we showing legs.
We showing gams in this video.
Arielle's Spoopy Salon
So spook.
featuring Jack.
Yeah.
I wasn't recording. We have to do it again. Sorry, take two, everybody. It's Arielle's Spoopy Salon. 2 winks. Wow, that was. Some might say it's excessive,
That's fine.
but
It's fine.
it's what Jack would do.
It's exactly, precisely.
Amazing. I love that you guys are getting like a behind the scenes. How do you make a vlog? It's the most meta thing we've ever attempted on this channel. That's for sure.
Facts.
If you haven't had a chance to go watch my first vlog, I think it's
You should go
highly
do that.
enjoyable, wholesome content featuring my parents and my mom telling me how she suddenly is speaking Spanish. And it's very cute.
Your mom is adorable.
It's V-cute. Can recommend. 10 out of 10.
Fuck. Purple. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just a lot of noises.
It's fine. A lot of
of
noises,
noises in a trench coat.
facial expressions. So, Arielle, you recently started really exploring your gamer life. What's that been like?
It's been a time. I've had a very, very patient mentor, Christopher Gravenstein, on
Shout out Frontline Friends, Chris
Frontline
Gravenson.
Friends. Yeah, no, over quarantine, those beautiful, beautiful stimulus checks came in, and it was one of those things where, luckily enough, I was financially
Secure.
stable and secure enough to, like, use it to treat myself.
And invest in, like, surviving this horrible apocalypse.
So I bit the bullet and bought a gaming laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And because before buying it, I was playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV with Chris and Emily.
Right.
Which was so much fun. And I'm not done.
It's your
with it
first
yet.
MMO, right?
Yeah, it was my first MMO. Just got through the base patch of Heavensward.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fantasy content that I never knew that I was into until I started playing it.
Right.
And now I can't stop. But from there, we've, like, explored with Deep Rock Galactic.
Mm-hmm.
At the recommendation of Anne, I bought Alien Isolation, but I'm waiting until I watch the movie to actually play
Yes, you should do that. You gotta watch at least the first film.
Yeah.
Because it will make a huge difference. I cried a couple of times on stream during that game. And not just because I was scared, but because I thought... We're talking about Alien Isolation right now, and we aren't really talking about Alien Isolation in depth, but the one we were just talking about, Chiron, was Alien Isolation. But overall, we're talking about Arielle's new reinvestment in hobby life and getting a computer that can run video games. So
Yes.
I had recommended to Arielle that she might like Alien, because as you guys know, I was a late Alien bloomer. Jace,
she hatched out of the egg a little late.
Jace Leon says, Arielle, what color are you going next?
Well, my patrons decided that I will be doing electric teal.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that sometime mid-August. Make some dope alien-esque shoots from that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be out of this world, if you will.
Wow.
Sorry, bad
Wow.
puns. Bad puns.
That's fine. I
It's
mean,
what you
we're
can
all living
expect.
that life.
That's what you can expect.
This is your link, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm throwing this in chat for you guys. I know we've said it a couple of times, but Casper's cousin is Arielle's link. And she's basically that on pretty much all social media.
Yep.
So go give her some love, and check out her Patreon if you're interested.
Love to see y'all there.
But she is worth a follow, if I do say so myself. As I just rip my head out of your hands as
You're
you
fine.
try to gently hold me in place. Very yank.
You know, I think in this time of chaos and quarantine, finding hobbies that make you excited to do something. Like, I just graduated
It's
from
really important.
theater school, and my industry is pretty dead right now. So finding ways to still stay creative amidst all of this has definitely been
Difficult.
a time.
Well, what have you done to do that? Because
Um,
you've done a couple of projects that you've shown me.
So, on top of finishing my senior project, which was Radium Girls, based on the 1920s radium cases in New Jersey, that was a time and a half itself. But then also, I'm really, really into photography and modeling and newly found cosplay. So, we had my friend take all the pictures in the world.
Yep.
To start me off, and now we're doing some hair dye madness.
Now this is happening.
Now this is happening, so like that's a thing.
I had to do an e-face for the obligatory montage of this part of the process occurring in the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, just finding ways to stay creative. Get
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
Still practice my craft and whatnot. While also like doing the legwork behind the scenes and trying to find like an agent is.
Oh man, yeah.
all
That is a whole other
after-grads
part.
of art school do.
So many people who, and this is not meant to be a dig, it's just a lot of people don't understand what the actual art life is.
Yeah.
And it's so many people from home would often be like, so do you have an agent yet? Like,
It's
are
like,
you
that
on
takes
Broadway
time.
yet? And I'm like, A, that takes time. B, you have to be the thing that they think they can get you cast.
Yeah.
So if you are not a common type, it is even harder to find representation. And then on top of that, it's like if you are doing weird shit like us,
Like us, where
it
crazy
can be
colored
really
hair
weird.
is not the most castable thing in the world.
Yeah. There's spitting facts right now, says Ilaria. And so many people at home would be like, so have you auditioned for any Broadway plays? Are you on Broadway yet?
Broadway's dead right now, sweetie. There's a pandemic.
Well, that's a thing right now. But
Yeah.
even when it wasn't, I think there were.
Yes.
I think there's a misconception that like that is the end goal. Which is not to say that I wouldn't ever love to be on
Yeah.
Broadway, right? It's just that there's so many other things that are also cool.
Yes.
Like the art exists beyond exactly analog. That's exactly it. And we both
Precisely.
worked at Ren Fair for a while
Yeah.
and really loved that. And
Being
like
a professional fairy is always fun.
that's true. Talk about that. What was that like for you?
Well, being a professional fairy at the New York Renaissance Fair, the fairies there are mute. So one of the skills that I did get to pick up while there was American Sign Language.
Mm-hmm.
Which that skill in itself, because even outside the realm of performing, it's a form
Useful,
of communication,
yeah.
and it's useful as fuck. So that's always fun. But from there, I got gigs like Chris and then our friend Megan one summer did a prom dressed as our fairy characters. Fairy prom. It was a very fun time. The children were very confused because we found out upon getting there that it was a surprise. They were like, why are there adults in makeup here? But no, like, regardless, all of the things that we did, we professional.
Don't try this at home. How many times I see you trying this at home?
Stop trying it at home.
Stop trying it at home. You trying my patience at home is what you trying.
Oh. Sure. But yeah. The New York Ren Fair was definitely an experience that I can say that came and went.
Totally glad I did it.
Very glad I did it. Met some very cool friends like Anne along the way. And now we live in that grad life.
Now we're just out here
in the world.
Yeah.
Trying our best.
This looks so cool, Arielle, with like the little cotton candy pieces.
Yeah. So exciting.
Look at these little cotton candy boys. I'm a mermaid.
Bish.
I'm gonna call you to sea and eat you.
God damn it. Stay
That's
Spoopy.
That's how I do it. It's true. We met Ilaria at Ren Fair. There's so many people we met at Ren Fair. It was well worth. It's really funny because I can just see the vestiges of where you've touched my hair.
Oh yeah.
In these teeny tiny... I'm really scared of you touching your own hair right now.
It's fine. We have to bleach it again soon, so it's fine.
Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure you're fine because I was like, you need to stop touching your hair.
Hair color falls out of my head so fucking quickly, like it's a joke.
Hey, thanks for that follow, Jace.
Hell
Welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't see it. I've been trying to flip. Normally I have two screens, but because I had to switch around. So this is, you guys are seeing the other side of the room when I'm typically streaming. When I'm typically screaming, which is also when I'm streaming, I'm faced the other way with my back to like the windows at my desk. What's up, Andy and Meg? What's up? Yeah, so it's that you guys are seeing a whole new vantage point. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I mean, not totally sorry. I'm not totally sorry. I'm just mostly sorry.
Yeah. Sorry you didn't see it sooner.
Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, working at Ren Fair was definitely a cool part of our lives. And it led us to make a lot of great relationships with people that we continue. I think the trap sometimes of not just Ren Fair, but anything that you do for a long time is that it can be kind of cult-like in, you know, the fact that like it's a part of your life, you do it every summer. But as a creative, and this doesn't mean that you have to leave Ren Fair in order to like continue creative life. I would not say that.
No.
I was plenty creative while I was at Fair and doing other things. But I think depending on Fair or any one thing to get your creative out is really dangerous for artists in general. Although of course several people do it. So I guess live your life. But that's how I felt about it for sure.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until after I left that I had the energy to make my own content.
Yeah.
Because when I was working at Fair, I was working 7 days a week for a quarter of the year because it's like 4 months that you're rehearsing and then on site doing it.
My final year of Fair was my second year in college, and that summer I was still living with my mother. Yeah. So to live that student worker life, I had 2 jobs on top of that, on top of Fair, and then school started, and I was still juggling all of those.
Yeah.
So the idea to then do anything else creative,
it felt really rough. It felt really rough.
Especially being in a creative school, it was very hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
But worth it. Ultimately worth it.
Guys, I am so hype at where we are right now. I can't. For so long, I was like, we
We've
only
been
have
talking
50
about
followers left till the giveaway. And now I'm like, oh my god. It's like 33 people left until we can do this dice giveaway. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I have a bunch of stuff that's like literally in a pile that's like, here are giveaways. Some of them are dice from Level Up. Some of them are board games. I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments what you guys want the next giveaway to be. It'll be probably based on subscribers. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it'll be a more easily attainable number than this last time we had this big giveaway for a set of dice. It was based on getting to 600 followers from when I was at like 330. I was like, I want to get to 600, and then that was a couple of months ago. And we've been making a lot of progress, which is awesome, but it's been a long road up, which I feel like people lose the I feel like you guys lose the energy for it, which I totally understand because it's so long until you get to the new thing. What games? Well, I can't really tell you because I haven't decided which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to give away.
You're getting her leftovers.
I'm so sorry. No, there's because I got two right that were sent to me as like game coverage press, and because I no longer, this is not meant to like guilt you guys, but because I have now moved into doing this full time and I no longer have really an expendable income at all, I need to make I needed to make a hard decision about whether or not to keep those games or to use them to help build the channel and help, you know, reward you guys for coming and hanging out all the time, which I know you guys don't need a reward because you like being here. But I have to decide because I was very excited about both of them, which means I think you guys will be excited too. But I have to decide which one or both. If I haven't decided which one I'm going to give away. But there are more sets of stealth dice from Level Up, which are the blacklight activated ones.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I think there are 2 more sets of those, and I think 1 more D20 potentially, maybe 2. Yeah. So, lots of fun stuff coming down the pipeline.
So, like, on another topic.
Yes.
You know the kids yogurt tricks.
Oh my god, that's exactly what this looks like.
I know.
Holy shit, this is taking me back to middle school. Also, the music you guys are listening to is by Murder Sauce, who some of you guys know from the Discord, which, by the way, if you're not on it, 1 second, Arielle, I'm sorry.
Do the thing.
I'm gonna throw it in here. Go join our Discord. It's super fun. Lots of people playing lots of games all the time, looking for groups, chatting about RPGs and creative stuff, and miniature painting and all that jazz. So
Really
come
nice
join in. We share that with our friends from Geeks for Good as well. So yeah, super fun. I forgot where I was going with this. We were talking about yogurt. How did I get here? I was like, come to the Discord.
We've got yogurt.
We've got yogurt. That's it. That's the end, I guess.
We've got
Damn
yogurt.
it. I had a whole... There was a fucking reason. It's gonna come back to me.
It will.
It's just... Life is so hard. It's so hard to be a gangster. Ha! Sorry. What's up, Wonderland Opera? Welcome! Welcome to the Baby Bards. How you doing? We out here just doing hair, living our lives. What are you up to? Oh boy, that is she pank.
So pink. So pink.
So pink. Arielle.
I'm all faces. That's all I am.
Arielle is just all faces.
They were like,
Thank you so much. I'm gonna take a gamer gulp right now, I'll tell you that much.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah. I seriously though, guys, I love my new mugs. I'm very excited about them. I got this one even though I wanted to bring out the heat one. I'm not drinking hot anything right now, even though I could bring you the tea. You know I love to do that. But we're not drinking the tea today. So I'm using just a non-heat sensitive one so you can actually see the design. Thank you so much. Yeah, my hair looks awesome because Arielle has been literally hard at work on it for hours.
What time is it? Yeah, it's 5:30.
Yeah.
I got here at noon.
And of course we had to set up we have like ring lights and we have different cameras. We've been vlogging the other parts of it for our collective channels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you haven't yet, that's what I was gonna say before, sorry. Go check out my YouTube channel and give me a subscription there so you can see when the rest of this adventure goes live. It will be a much more consumable video. It will not be 10 million hours long.
5 billion hours later.
10 hours later.
So I'm like trying to keep this random, trying to keep like the colors not
keep
consistent.
them guessing.
Yeah, keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Keep them wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
But also because there's 3 colors, my brain keeps just going purple, blue, pink.
Yeah.
Purple. Oh, your head is white.
Aww. Like me.
Hell yeah. Unintentional by pride.
Unintentional by pride. For sure.
I mean, everything about bisexuality is accidental, so like it's fine. This was a great accident.
This is happening. Look at this hair. The pink is so pink.
Also, the pink against the purple. Oof.
Yeah, it looks real good. It looks real good.
Don't meet to toot my own.
It's really interesting because I've never done colors that weren't in like an ombre with like a shadow root and then moved out. So this will be like a whole new
experience.
A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with. Now I'm in a whole new world with unbelievable sights. Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Indescribable feeling. It's that time in the hair dye journey where we just become a musical.
We've gone crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can take song requests. Arielle sings, I sing. Will you just leave it, throw some songs in chat?
We'll riff off some shit.
We riff. My favorite movie ever. Gotta stay. One jump ahead of the bread line. One swing ahead of my sword. I steal only what I can afford, and that's everything.
Reasons why this is not professional.
Is because we're stealing?
Yes.
Okay, I was like,
we stealing the looks.
The looks. We stealing looks. We stealing looks. I am your father's. Oh my God.
God damn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fine. It's fine.
Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, we closing in on the end here, people. I can see the end. Although it's still like quite a bit, but we've done most of it, right?
Yeah.
Look at that pink. Oh, yes.
It's gonna be a very big section of pink because
I'm ready.
Can't control myself.
I can't control myself, but I think it'll be a good face framer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying that knowing nothing about hair because we not professional.
Not professional.
Not. We're just out here living.
We out here with monkey hands. We're fucking trying our best. Please ignore me.
Never. She says in the background, she just whimpers. Does it have to be a Disney request? It doesn't have to be a Disney request, Chiron.
Live your life.
What's your request? You got something else in mind?
What you got, BB?
Is it the seminal classic "Everything Is Fine" from Anne Richmond's incredible improvised fear-motivated run through Alien Isolation?
Dude, you have so many colors on your head.
I don't know how it feels like there's still so much food in this bowl. I feel like I've been eating. Perfect 10? I do not know it.
I don't know that.
But I am a perfect 10, so that'll have to be good enough for you now. Ba-dum-cha. Especially
like,
right now.
It's not a joke.
I wish I was kidding.
Things are happening.
Thunderstruck! That's the only part of Thunderstruck I know. That used to be our party's theme song when we would finish something. That was in the campaign before you were playing with us, Arielle.
Aww.
And we were playing Storm King's Thunder, and our party name was the Thunder. And whenever we would kill something important, Chris would play our theme song.
Yes.
And we'd be like, I don't know that song either, Chiron. I'm sorry. You're like, so what you're saying is it does have to be Disney because you don't know anything else. I know a lot of Sarah Bareilles songs. That's it. Disney and Sarah Bareilles. I used to do Twitch Sings a bunch, and I feel like I did more. Oh, and some Lady Gaga. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Don't worry about your troubles and your strife. I was like, fuck, Arielle, help! I wasn't even looking at her, but she just helped. She knew. Look for the bare necessities, the simple nature's recipes that make the bare necessities of life. Right. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, it's something and something in my little home. You know what? I don't actually think that's how the song goes.
I don't either, but I'm gonna run with
that's
it.
How. All respect to Baloo, I love you, but I have no idea how the rest of that song goes. All right, we got some Waitress requests, some Gravity requests. Let's see. What are good songs from Waitress?
Ooh, anything from Waitress is good. I love Waitress.
Let me 1 second. Let me use my phone. Let me use my phone and look at the soundtrack.
Look at the internet.
All right, don't start playing. Just like what's inside. Na 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 na. What a mess I'm making. Okay. Sure. We're just gonna look up the lyrics. So she used to be mine, and then we're gonna pretend that it's gonna be good, but I don't know if it will. So we're gonna go on a journey.
Come on this journey with us.
It's not simple to say. That sounds like the right key to me. I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the music in the background because that's probably very confusing. Have taken more than I've gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, but won't ask for help. She's messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. So I was like, sometimes, wait.
Where's it?
Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you, and it's not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who'll be restless, reckless, right?
Mhm.
Just enough. I was like, lyric check. Who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful hair dye.
Back on brand.
She is gone, but she used to be by.
God damn it. And Richmond.
Oh, sorry.
Very
I had to find a way to ruin it. Enjoy. We got to the bridge and I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Lol, said Ilaria. I'm dead.
Me too.
But who learns how? You would be such a good Dawn.
That's all I want to be. Kamiko Glenn starting in that role. First off,
She was so good.
ugh, I'm so gay. For
Thanks, guys. So glad you enjoy.
Can we just
Can we just take in this situation?
There's a lot going on. It's very purple. We're so close. We're so close.
Thanks, Farmer Vol.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming. Hope to see you again.
Turn your head.
Oh, you're trying to decide how
Trying
to...
to decide what configuration of these colors I should do.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you like pink? There's a lot more color on this side. We can afford to put more purple back in.
We can afford to put more purple back in, she says. Turning back into Nella? Oh, Nella needs newts. So much progress, says Emily Floyd. It's true. How you doing, Emily?
Sup, buttercup?
Sup? You missed our sing-along. We were singing Waitress, Somewhat Okay. More blue on top, says Shiznit. I'm into that.
I support it.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
we
break
could
up
use some
some
more.
of this pink with some purple real quick, though.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to...
Well, just because, like, the base color is definitely purple.
Right.
So you want it to have more purple.
Mm-hmm. And then let the other things be, like, the highlights.
Yeah. Precise.
But who
I'm a
learns
professional.
how? I'm a professional, but we're
Said
not. Don't
not.
do this at home.
It's not a
Yeah.
tutorial.
This definitely, I think, takes a lot longer than the ombre does for
Oh,
anybody who's
definitely.
thinking about doing this kind of thing at home. But this kind of thing might be easier to do on your own because you don't have to, like,
Yeah.
blend as much. I'm just like, wiggle, wiggle, wow, wow, west, blend.
Like, what are you doing?
But I was trying to make the motion of,
I
like,
know.
yeah, I know. But it just looks like I'm jerking off the air. I mean, that's forever my trouble. Ha! Ha!
PG! It was never PG.
This shit was never PG. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, we're having a grand old time, Emily. It's been a good progress making time, but this does take longer.
I think the thing with ombre though is, well, yes, it takes less time because you don't have to be so
Mhm.
methodical with it.
Yeah.
It is harder in practice because blending colors
Mm-hmm.
is a lot harder than just
Slapping them on.
a single color on a strand.
Yeah. I think if I were ever doing it on my own, I would probably have to do just an all-over color. I don't think I could pull off anything else. I think it would be too hard to see. Sometimes I try to like do cool braid designs on my head, and I really struggle to live that Queen Amidala life. When I'm not impersonating Queen Amidala in a cosplay with a wig, it is very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I guess you're more here now, so I keep moving the mic around to try and pick us up better. I gotta catch it. Gotta catch them all.
You'll never catch me alive.
All right. Do we have any more musical requests to fill our time? Musical theater is encouraged. You're like, does it have to be Disney for us to request it? No, but it does have to be musical theater or Disney, or I won't know it. That's not true, but I do have a kind of type of music I listen to. There's certainly a brand here at Hearthsinger Games for Shoresy Warsies. For Shoresy Warsies.
Green! Even though it's not green, it's blue.
But it's kind of green. She green.
I mean, when they advertise it on their website, they say it's green.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a teal.
My rendition of Stars. Oh my god. Okay. So the reference here is
yeah.
I really like this one recording of Les Miserables.
Okay.
And I can't remember who plays Javert, but I really enjoy doing an overdramatic. We love an overdramatic Javert time.
Oh yeah.
I love your singing, but your choice of music is not my normal, so I have no ideas. That's
It's valid.
totally valid. I have it's a cross section, but it's a strange cross section of music. Stars is the song that Javert sings when he's trying to decide whether or not he should continue to chase down Valjean.
He kills himself,
I mean, I was getting there, but spoilers, Arielle. Jesus, I was trying to paint a word picture.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. All right.
It's okay. God.
Goddamn.
So
with your words.
So Javert is trying to decide whether this is all worth it or if he should just end it all. And he sings, "Stars in your multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels." The way this guy sings it is so forward in his mouth. Honestly, my impressions is one of Emily's in my favorite games. Emily the Spoon, who's in chat, will shout out Broadway divas, and then I have to impersonate them, and we'll do it with singing a Disney song or something like that, and I'll just have to switch it up and do it like that person sounds, and it is one of my favorite forbidden Broadway style tricks.
It's because you're really good at it.
Thanks, friend. I think everyone kind of learns in some way to sing by impersonating.
Oh, absolutely.
And then eventually you find your own voice, right? But I grew up listening to Ethel Merman and Julie Andrews, and I mean every Broadway star you can conceive of. But that's why I feel like my Julie Andrews is probably my best one.
Yeah, I was gonna say being in that carpool karaoke.
Oh yeah, that was true. That was a thing.
Where Julie Andrews was called out, and then Anne started singing, and I was like,
"Excuse me,
flex, but all right."
Okay.
Yeah.
What were we singing at the time? It was probably.
Dude, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I wish I could, but I couldn't.
I want to be.
Yes, there you go.
Where the people are. I want to see them dancing,
Mm-hmm.
walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh. Sorry.
Oh.
Feet. She like it does these little drop-ins of words here and there that just like flipping your fins. You don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, walking around on those. Oh, what do you call them? Feet. Up where they run, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of that world. It's good times.
It's a fun time.
Emily's like, I can't listen. What's what she's singing? Tell her as Julie Andrews though, because that'll get there you go. It's the way.
Oh, she's in her meeting.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll do it later in family.
Yeah, we'll do late fit. So on Monday nights, something we've done to stay sane is every Monday, since we can't play D&D, we have family dinner.
Family Discord, yeah.
Yeah, family Discord dinner where usually we're not actively eating dinner. Sometimes we are, but
Dessert, yes.
Damn it! I should have gotten ice cream. I'm sorry. I had one job.
We goofed. It's
yeah,
okay. It's fine.
We were talking about the fact that you can't hear me. I was like, we're talking about the fact that you've already said you can't hear me. But yeah, I do enjoy doing the Broadway impressions. Julie Andrews is one of my best ones though, so I've kind of let the cat out of the bag there. Look, just leave that. That's just one little poof. No. No, that's all there is left.
I know. We're so close, y'all.
We're so close.
And then she gets to process.
Then I have to sit here and process my feelings.
Dude, this one is so fucking pink though.
I know. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about it.
Good.
The first time I had my hair crazy color, it was like purple shadow root with like hot pink everything else.
Yes.
And so I'm excited to have a little hot pink in there because I did enjoy it, but the all over hot pink.
It's very abrasive, especially when you have such pink undertones. To have all hot pink.
It was a lot for my flesh.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot for my flesh. Speaking of singing on the internet, a friend of mine messaged me and he was like, so I'm going to this thing tonight on Zoom with my SCA group. And as much as we've done Ren Fair is different from Society for Creative and Anachronism. One is a like hobby and one is a hired performer job, right? Which is not to say one is better than the other. It's just that it's certainly related. There are lots of people who work at Ren Fair that are in the SCA, but it's not the same thing. I think a lot of people are confused by that. I think someone called me a hobby reenactor when I was still working a full-time job and working at the Ren Fair, and I was like, no, I'm a paid performer and I do stunts. I fight people with swords. Like,
yeah.
It's not real. It's like fight choreography. It's stunt work. Please kill yourself. I didn't say it like that.
So chat, real quick, and tilt your head just slightly. So like, we've got some blue, we've got some purple, there's pink right underneath. What do I do with these last two sections?
I feel like
do a little purple and a little pink?
I would do like, yeah, that seems right.
Purple,
based on what's happening, yeah.
Right.
I'm not chat, but that's what I that's what I think.
Chat agrees.
Jace says yes.
Chat agrees.
I've never dyed my hair, but I'm dying to. Wow.
Ha ha ha.
Sure, says Shiznit. Everyone compliment Shiznit on their awesome new frame on the screen and the subscribe button, both created by Shiznit. I'm forever grateful for their support of the Chanel.
We're so close, y'all.
I know. And then we just have to sit here with our choices.
Then you just get to sit with us while it processes.
While we process it. What should we do while we sit here? Should we play Truth or Dare? I guess there's not that many.
There's not really many
dares.
dares.
I was like, well, we can spit truths all day. Also, telling
Living our
God,
truths.
why can't I?
Living our truth.
I can't use words anymore. Guys, I'm getting so tired. I don't know why I'm getting this tired. I think it's because we've been kind of on and filming stuff since noon.
I was going to say, we have been at this all day.
Yeah.
Well, we have not been with you guys all day.
Yeah,
we've been at this
all day. Yeah. I'm really excited for you guys to see like the other parts of the video though when we release those next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, as you know what I'm saying.
Gloop.
The last scoop of gloop.
Brad Mondo, read me.
Amazing.
All right, y'all.
Did we do it?
She's coded.
All right. Let me get the full. You're gonna have to do the full reach around, quote unquote.
So you're gonna have to give me one
Yeah.
second. She's goopy.
Well, guys, we're fully coated in hair dye. Arielle, how do you feel?
You know, we're here.
We're here. We're still here. We made it through the whole thing. I'm gonna let Arielle give you the around the world head tour. That sounds very wrong. So if you have a different idea for a tour name that isn't awful, please, by all means, put it in the comments. All right.
All right.
Give me the head tour.
We've got. Whoop, we're gonna flip this so I can actually see what's going
Yep.
on. So we've got the front of the face. with
You
some-
know her.
Some little purple and pink action, and then as we travel around, there's just so many colors
Some cotton
going
candy.
on.
I look like I could be like a Bratz doll.
Yes.
Like, roast me Bratz doll. I'm very into it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Awesome. Next up, we process. Let's do it. The chat is 100% seeing things I wish they could unsee, but won't because
It's fine.
I
You're
feel
here
like
with us.
I'm real with you guys. You guys know what happens here.
So here are all of.
And now for a little behind the scenes look.
Here's dropping all of them. Here's all of.
That one.
That was all of the paper towels that went in.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine. It's fine.
All right, what should we do while we wait? So do you guys have questions for Arielle about,
Yeah,
you can ask her about, nothing that stresses her out, like what are your plans now that you've graduated? Here, move over a little bit so that you can be in the camera. Yeah, there we go. Eileen, but not too close
I
because
know.
I'm very colorful. Thank you, Magic Llama.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very exciting. Here, I'll turn so you guys can get the full head tour. Do you guys have any... God, I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop saying full head tour. I won't, but I should. So,
Thanks.
I'm gonna take a gamer gulp by my merch, and we're gonna collect some questions for Arielle. Arielle, why don't you tell them about how you got started with Dungeons & Dragons and
Oh boy.
tabletop RPGs to start?
Well, having worked at the Ren Fair for I guess 2 years at that point,
I'm sorry.
Do I? Of course I do.
You know what?
It's
This
right
is
on
too
the
good.
bridge of mine.
No, don't touch your face.
Not.
Arielle.
Yes.
Arielle.
Hi. Wait, where is it? I want to see.
It's just
Oh my god! It's gone.
I mean, she likes to get involved with her clients. What can I say? Eh. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But, like, also, no, I'm not.
All right, so let's talk about D&D.
D&D. Okay, so I worked at, like, the Ren Fair for 2 years at that point.
Yeah.
I got really, really close with, my friends Chris and Emily and Anne, and Chris is our DM, and he was
And we won't
constantly-
shut up about it.
I know.
We were like, play D&D with us.
Yeah, they were just like, please play with us, play. So finally, because living that work student life, I just never had time, and then I made time, and we've played ever since.
We'll play ever since, except not for the last
Except
4
for not
months.
for the past 4 months, and it's killing me.
Yeah, it is definitely a lot. For anyone who's just tuning in now, we are processing the hair, and then we'll go wash it out and show it to you when I get back from the bathroom at the time. I should set a timer. How long should I set my timer for?
Literally as long as you want. So the nice thing about this hair, because that probably sounds really concerning. As long as you want, that's goop on her head. There should be a timer. I've literally slept with this shit on my head.
Right.
So the nice thing about Arctic Fox is that it is vegan. And it's conditioner based. So really, the longer it sits on your head, it's just like a longer conditioning process.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've literally slept with it on my head. It's processed on my hair for, I think, tops was like 8 hours at one point.
And what do you feel like the difference was?
It's brighter. The longer you keep it on your head, the brighter the color is going to be. Do you need to be as extreme and go 8 hours with doing it?
That's crazy.
Absolutely not.
We're not doing that. We're not doing an 8-hour stream.
No.
No.
There's tea waiting for me? No.
Okay. So all right. So
sorry.
So how long? Let's sit here for I don't know,
like 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Do you think that's enough?
No. I don't know.
I think we need to sit here for probably about 30 to 40 minutes.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll wash it out. We'll come back, and you guys won't be able to see it fully dried until you watch the video, because we can't give it all away here.
Why would
we gotta give you a reason. So if you haven't yet, go to youtube.com/Ann Richmond, shameless plug on my own channel, and give me a sub so that you can see the full journey when it is realized. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. And then you can also see other behind the bean footage.
Oh my god.
I apologize for nothing.
You are the worst.
But more behind the bean footage of just all of the chaos that happened before coming on stream today.
Absolutely.
And all of the best bits from being on stream with you guys.
True. It'll all be there. Let me turn this towards you. You know what? Ever since we stopped singing, I didn't turn the music back on. So let's turn the music back on. Oopsies.
But yeah, so we'll have some bloopers and background stuff that you get to see on our Patreons. Those will be coming out next week at some point. Yay! How we do the music.
Has this been playing the same song for the entire time? Please tell me no. You know what? Sometimes you learn things, but no one was complaining about it.
I mean, maybe we're entertaining.
Maybe we're a little
maybe it's not noticeable, so we're a little more entertaining than the background music.
This is definitely one of those things where I think this has been a lot of fun for us to experiment.
Yes.
With.
This is definitely the craziest I've gone on somebody's head. Because I think the most I've done to my head is the yellow into orange.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
Or I guess the half and half.
That was
also
really
fun.
cool. That was like a two-tone. You had like pink on one side and bright green on the other side. That was one of my favorite Arielle looks.
It was a fun look.
A look, as they say.
I hate the middle part on my head, as so many people do, though. So it was never parted properly.
The music was so quiet, says Ilaria. That's true. I would say yes, but it's just mellow background stuff. I mean, you're right.
Facts.
We'll see. It's all Murder Sauce's stuff, and he has a lot of cool stuff. I kind of forgot to pull up all the music until right before we were about to go live, so it's totally possible that happened and that I had no idea, because normally I have my headphones on when I'm doing this.
This is true.
There's a lot about this that was a little experimental, as far as like filming. Not so much filming the whole process, but streaming.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to be able to see some of your head, right? You got to be able to know what's happening upon the noggin. But also you have to be able to see both of us at some point. So it was.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have like a 2-camera setup from streaming miniature painting, so I kind of just moved everything to the other side of the room. I don't know. Would you guys want to see more of this? I know I only did one stream of me like doing makeup, but is that something you guys like? I don't know. No.
Is that good for you?
Yeah, I'm certainly not gonna do my hair every week. That would be awful.
That would be a lot. Your hair would fall out.
Yeah, I would not want it. Hey, Isabella, welcome. Welcome to the Baby Bards.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel.
I don't know what that was.
How'd you find us today, Isabella? I say yes to makeup content.
I support it.
Yeah. I'll definitely do some on YouTube for sure. I don't know if it's good to do on stream. I can't decide what.
Would you ever consider letting me do drag on you?
Yes.
Is that streamable?
Is that streamable? What do you mean like drag style makeup on my
like
face
Elvira
or like okay, yeah,
drag.
like a full on I admit that in the past I've been a nasty.
A look, if you will.
I wish you would just turn me into Ursula.
Dude, we can make that happen.
Yeah. Culminating. Yes,
So
and in drag, says the magical. A full beat. Yeah, everybody's talking about the full beat.
So like, yeah, that'll
happen.
That'll
We'll
happen
do that.
sometime soon.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We both really take a lot of joy in makeup and stuff, and I think of our friends, Arielle and Magic Llama are the only people I can talk to about YouTube stuff because you guys are the only people in my kind of circle that regularly consume YouTube.
Growing up in a very, very suburban small town where if you didn't have a car to go somewhere or friends with licenses to go anywhere, you spent a lot of time at home. And with that, I played with a lot of makeup growing up. And for a very long time, I thought I was going to go into like special effects makeup.
What's up, Swika?
So like, this is exciting.
It is very exciting.
It's
very, very exciting. I love it. Look at these hands. These are the hands.
These are the hands.
You were just in beauty and you saw me, so I clicked on you. Well, I'm so glad you came and hung out.
What's up, Llama? Arielle, help? Huh? Oh, yes.
Arielle, do you have YouTube?
I do not have YouTube anymore. That was a thing I did when I was like 13.
But you can find her content on Patreon.
Precisely. If you want videos like this madness, they will be coming to Patreon soon.
Am I spelling this right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. I was I don't know what I'm doing. I can't see.
If you click that little subscribe button, subscribe to my Patreon. It'll be a fun time. There's a lot of madness like this.
The Arielle with 2 L's is the correct spelling. Magic Llama just dyed her hair the other day. I will when we log off. I'm gonna show. Have you seen it?
I watched it. I watched it already, and I was like, this is the content I aspire to have.
Yes. What's up, Gus Thorn? How are you?
You're welcome.
Yes. Oh. I saw your follow. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so good. Helena,
dude,
your content is
so good.
Tops. Helena. Sure, but where is the cringy tween content? I hear you.
Cringy tween content.
Twingy queen
has been.
Sorry, I just elbowed you so hard.
I'm a twingy queen. No, that stuff has been long gone.
Deleted from the internet.
Very much deleted from the internet. Because she thought she was a scene queen, but really
she wasn't.
She was a scene to unsee.
What I will tell you is that there will be, as long as you're into it, and probably because my whole group of friends is at some point going to end up on camera easily. Because they're the only people. So we talked a little bit about this on the YouTube video, but we can talk about, I think, like why we're okay with hanging out, right?
Yes.
So
you might notice that Anne and I don't have masks on right now, and are pretty elbow to elbow here.
Clap, 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 clap. So we and a group of about five or six people total, all basically decided when all of this happened that we were going to be a pod or an isolation cell, which meant that we were all going to abide by the same rules. And then once we all felt comfortable, we would begin hanging out with each other.
Combining the bubbles, if you will.
Combining the like 3 separate bubbles. And we've all been very careful about everything. So we never hang out with more than like 5 people in the same space.
Yeah, it's all our D&D group. It was one of those things
Exactly.
where quarantine hit, and we stopped playing D&D because we tried virtual for a little while, but having 4 people in the same room and then 2 other people on screen is just not a good mix.
Yeah. There are clearly a lot of people who play D&D separately, right?
Yeah. But like as quarantine and COVID became more like strikingly apparent in the US, we all went our separate ways.
Yeah. And the fact is, like, I don't think that we can go a year without ever seeing each other.
No.
But we can be responsible, and this is I have a video that's going to go up tonight for my patrons, but Wednesday for everybody else, that's about kind of like my fear of the outside world.
Yeah.
And kind of like, I for a long time got in the mindset of like, I was super depressed, right?
Yeah.
But I couldn't do anything but show up to stream and like shower and take care of myself, and I was having a really hard time keeping up with like the house and stuff like that too, because everything just felt so huge and it was just me by myself, so it was really easy to just not do things. And so I think that's a pretty common story for a lot of people in quarantine, but ultimately you have to figure out how to like go outside to take a walk, go outside to see the sun. And I started realizing that I really needed to make an effort that way, and also make an effort to try and break down some of the barriers with a control. Hello, get in, get just a little tap, tap, tap.
Not to take away from her story, but
thank you so much.
I do.
But you're like, I'm just gonna slip some pink on you there. That sounded weirdly sexual, and I didn't mean it to. But yeah, I think we really did a lot to try and make everyone in that isolated group feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So that we could all get to a point where we can hang out together. But it's to the point where if we're going to hang out with the group, we all take like our temperatures in the morning. We do what you would do if you were going to Disney World, basically. Those are the standards that we live by.
We do the corporate America screenings, make sure that everybody is feeling well the day that we are seeing one another.
What's up, Boudet?
But yeah, no, I think it's one of those things, because like even on my way here, I texted Anne and I was just like, totally fine if this is what you're comfortable with, but do you want me to wear a mask or not?
Yeah.
And I think we are officially in that point in time in this history where asking these questions
is
just
normal.
Very normal. It's important as well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You were summoned by generosity. What you mean? Oh, did you get a gift sub earlier? You might have.
Ooh.
Some gift subs went out from Emily the Spoon when she was in chat, which was so sweet.
So good.
But yeah, so I think, everyone's going to have to do what they're personally comfortable with. And I don't think either of us are telling you that like, well, we're hanging out, so you clearly should too.
No.
Because I am equally upset. Like, I was outside the other day and I had my mask off because I was sitting at a table at an outside area of the coffee shop that I went to.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and I was like in the sun and it was really nice. And so I had my mask off because I was drinking my coffee. And this woman came by and she was coming really close to me. So I put my mask on because it was an older woman. And I was also finishing up. So I was going to get up from my table. And she had her mask around her neck and was smoking a cigarette. So first of all, if you're smoking, don't come up and get in my face if there's a pandemic or not. That shit pisses me off. Like, if you're gonna smoke,
ashtray, walk away.
Don't smoke, first of all. But, like, if you're gonna do it, I was like,
not
stop.
near people you don't know.
So I, though, still trying to be nice about it, she was coming towards me. She was about 10 feet away. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and leave anyway. So I kind of smiled at her and I pulled my mask up. And then I went to get my stuff and she goes, oh, don't worry, you don't have to leave. And I was like, I'm not leaving because of you. I was actually on my way out, but, I'm also just looking out for another neighbor because, I'm assuming she lives in the neighborhood. And then she just stands in front of me with her mask off, just shooting the shit, and I couldn't even hear really what she was saying. I find masks to be very disorienting when I'm trying to listen to what someone's saying. I don't think I ever realized how much I depend on seeing
Lips. Yep.
this part of your face to communicate with people.
Dude,
I had no idea that I needed it that much, but that was eye-opening. But she just sat there and she was just talking to me, and I eventually had to walk away from her because I backed away from her, but then she moved towards me because she was like engaged in the conversation.
Ma'am, you don't know me.
And by conversation, I mean what she was telling me, which I still don't know what she was saying.
Not important at this point.
And I guess she didn't have a mask on, but I just didn't know what I just kept on trying to excuse myself. And anyways, so I hate people and stuff like that bothers me when I see other people, going to these big parties. There was a big party in Astoria a while back that like everybody was like, no more masks, and I was like, maybe masks though. Maybe masks a little bit.
Maybe over 100,000, over 150,000 people are dead, so like it's not fake.
Oh,
Please wear your
Bude,
fucking
that's
mask.
really cool. Fun fact, people now make transparent masks to facilitate lip reading. That's such a cool thing for accessibility.
Stand for accessibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, so
I'm gonna look into that.
I hate people is how that goes, right?
Yeah.
I don't like when people don't respect what other people need. Because everybody has different things that are going to make them comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So like we said, this is what we're doing to make sure us and like our small group of friends that we want to have contact with, like obviously if we could have contact with everyone then we would, but we know that's not possible.
Yeah.
So
it's not possible, it's not safe yet.
we all kind of agreed to that, and as one of the outlier singleton people, and by that I just mean someone who lives by themselves.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to get an invite to the to the isolation pod.
Always.
But yeah, so it is one of those things that, I'm glad that we're to the point where we are comfortable, but it's only through all of us figuring out how to be safe and keep other people safe that I think we've gotten to that far, which I don't mean to be preachy. I'm just saying that if that's something you miss, then there are actions you can take if your small group of friends all agrees, but it only works if everybody does it. Precisely. Y'all, we are only 31 followers away from a dice giveaway, and I am shooketh to the max. I'm very excited about it.
Pedal-like follow.
Pedal-like. I swear to God, I was like, pedo bear follow? What?
Pedal-like.
Pedo-like.
She's not bilingual, but she's bisexual. It's fine.
Amazing. Do you guys have any questions for Arielle about, I guess, like D&D characters? We were talking about how you got into D&D. What was your first character?
God, what was my first? Was it? Did we start with the one shot, or did we start big and bold and go right into a campaign? No, it was Air D&D.
I think it was Air D&D. Was that your first time?
I think so.
No, weren't we already playing a stream of Annihilation? 2 of Annihilation?
Maybe?
I don't think I was your first DM.
No, you weren't. It wasn't Air D&D, but it was that character because it was a one-shot. Because it was my Furbog.
It was the one-shot.
It was definitely a one-shot. It wasn't that one, but it was
with
a
JC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then that was the beginning of Nox, which now I have been playing as a monk. I transitioned her from a rogue to a monk in Eberron for like 2 years, almost. It's a whole...
Has it been 2 years?
It's been a really long time. It's definitely... I don't think it's been 2 years, but it was my first year.
Yeah, no, because this would be my second
Network.
year not being at...
All of us are just looking into the air above our heads. That's like a joke in musicals where it's like you walk to the front of the stage and you look into the distance, and people say that you don't do that, but actually I do.
It's very real.
Like,
everyone does.
What happened back then? What was it? Tell me.
Maybe if I look at a blank spot on the wall, I'll actually remember what I'm thinking.
So true. So accurate.
Was it really 2 years ago now?
It was probably about 1.5 years to 2 years. It was definitely... We've crossed... Yeah. Because it was... Air D&D was shortly after. Mm-hmm. And that was like at the first snowfall. So it was like November or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
So my first character was a Furbog.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Mort. He was a druid in the Circle of Spores.
Yeah, he mushroom boy.
He was a mushroom boy.
Also, love rogues too, Swicka, absolutely. So he was a mushroom boy.
He was a mushroom bro. He loved reanimating people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he was a super sweetie. He was the gentlest of giants.
So small, so gentle.
But also just a little necrotic, a little neurotic.
Oh my god, yeah. He was a good boy. And then you played in Tomb of Annihilation.
Tisk.
My goodness. Tisk was...
I have so many regrets with Tisk. Because I played a Kenku, so
yeah,
the setup...
I think Kenkus are hard for your first character.
Yes, Emily.
It's so true.
A little necrotic, a little
Kenkus
neurotic.
are hard for your first character if you're going by the rule that they can only say things that they've already heard through mimicry.
Yeah.
And you really wanted to do that, so you were constantly taking notes.
Yes. I had a little notebook that was chock full of things that everybody at the table said. And it was a lot of fun for gags, but when it came to actually playing the content that we were going through, it was very hard.
Yeah.
I think playing our most recent campaign where I'm Spyro,
Kobold,
my little kobold, he's so small.
You're an artificer, right?
Yeah, and I'm an artificer. There's just a lot of sass that you can't have.
You can't have it.
I mean, you can, but as a very, very new player to the game, and still not quite understanding how to play, playing a Kenku and trying to stick to the rulebook mechanics just wasn't...
It's a lot of... it definitely gums up the works.
It does.
Yeah.
And, it was a fun challenge, but I think if I was to go back and play with Tisk again, there would definitely be things that I would do different. I don't know what, but something would be different. Would you have them be a Kenku? I would still want him to be a Kenku, because I like the burbs, but I might have fudged. A way around it might have been to do, this is if I were in your position, not me telling you how you should have played your character, just to be very clear, because that's bullshit and no one should ever do it. But if I had been doing it, if I were to play a Kenku myself, I think what I would do is make every sentence, not every sentence ever, but give them all different accents, so it's conceivable as different that these were all phrases said by people maybe not the party, so that I would have slight non sequiturs to put out there as regular phrases. But Isabella, thanks for coming by. Hopefully we'll see you again. Okay? Hell yeah. Bye. A mechanic, a way that I really liked seeing how somebody played a Kenku was when Kenny played one. Yeah. The 3 words, I thought that was really ingenious. Yeah, that was a really, really fun. That Kenku is such a good Kenny. It is. Kenny's just a burb. Kenny is just a burb in general. Kenny is also the originator of the gamer gulp phrase. Kenny Koo. Kenny Koo! Oh no. Kenny Koo. Where's my phone? I need to fix something. What's up, Guardian Graves? How you living? Sup? Welcome to Strim. Well, what do you think? What do you think so far of my hair? Kenny, God damn it. Oh my god, this is just getting out of control. Oh, no. Kenny Koo, though, is pretty great. That might be his new nickname in my Facebook Messenger for him. Chris, do you like my gamer gulp mug? It's pretty fucking cool. Kenny Koo. Oh my god! Oh my god. You guys are out of control. Why is Kenny not? Expect delayed response. He's Tell not him. A man. He's a Kenny boo. Oh my god. We have no control over the chat. We've lost control of this stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kenny, come back. See this. If you are interested in having your very own Gamer Gulp mug, you can get it at heartsingergames.com/merch. Thanks, Anne. When did you ever have control? Never. That's savage, never. But also fair, because definitely we have never had control. We never had control over this. No such thing. Oh my goodness. All right, we have about 20 more minutes. Ooh.
20 more minutes to bake. Well, not.
This egg is cooking.
The egg is cooking.
The egg is cooking.
You never had control. That's the
illusion.
illusion. What's happening? Kenny, we were just talking about you. How did you miss it? It's Kenny Koo! So, Kenny, we were talking about Kenku and how
oh my god.
your Kenku was very memorable.
Yeah.
And how you had then somebody said Kenny Koo, and then somebody said Kenny Koo. It's too good.
So I might be changing your name in our messenger. Yes.
To Kenny Koo. See, he like.
Oh yeah. Kenny's a spoopy boy too. He belongs here.
Yeah, he is welcome in these woods. Kenny Koo. It's so good.
Oh, it's
Ken Koo.
too good.
It is. It's really good. So
God
good.
damn.
But yeah, so you started playing, not Tisk.
No, Spyro.
Spyro. I was like, who I keep calling Spiro, which is the ongoing joke is that.
Is it Spyro or Spiro? We'll never know.
Yeah. That's in our
Every time
Acquisitions Incorporated game.
Every time Anne thinks she finally has the name, we say no, it's the other one.
Yeah. Wait, what? You guys have been fucking with me? Fuck you!
You know we are!
I know.
Because you'll finally say, yes, it's Spyro, and we're like, no,
it's Spiro. And I'm like, wait, what? Wait.
And then we all just laugh.
Shocker.
This is my shocked face.
Yeah, I thought you were like, this is my shocked face.
No, never.
Take 2 and call me in the morning. I've been rewatching The Office, as I so often do, and there's one moment where Michael goes, take 2 and call me in the morning, and I don't think I've ever noticed that before, and it got me really bad. Playing Spyro Agnew isn't fucking with GM a player shop. I'm not the GM in that game.
She's not the GM, no.
I'm playing Oracle Drawn. She is a paladin of Timora, and she is
the opposite of everything
that
Spyro
Anne is and Spyro is. Like, she's a strong girl.
Yeah.
She, like, definitely has pride issues.
Easily.
Both LGBTQ plus and, like, the feeling pride issues. And she is 100p.
She's hyper religious.
She's a paladin, so yeah. She's very religious, but also, like, she wants to be a manager, but she's just not quite there yet.
Oh yeah, she's the new hire that came from the same line of work that is like, oh, I already did this, so, like, I know.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like,
but you're still new.
You're still new.
And even people in her family pretend like they don't know that she's there. And that's a good time. That's a good time. I really miss that game. We had so many good, like, as many of you know, I love Acquisitions Incorporated and all the content.
Do you? Are you sure?
Shut up. Be cool, man. Be cool. I love AcGang, and I love a lot of the content they create over at Penny Arcade. And so Chris and Emily and Arielle, knowing this and also enjoying, yes, Green Flame indeed, Boudet. Knowing this and also enjoying the shows when we've gone to see them when they do live shows at cons, they were like, sure, let's do the AcGang book. And I literally wanted to, like, tackle Chris and be like,
I'm pretty
I love
sure
you.
You sat on the floor when we said it.
Yeah, because I was like, it's finally happening.
Is this real? Is this real life?
My friends are going to let me do something I really want to do. So it's been really fun. Yes, throw those green flames in chat, beach. Agnew was taught to me by Futurama. I'm sorry, when I have these ring lights blasting in my eyes, and I don't
very hard to read the screen.
Wear blue blockers, after a while I just can't read. So I'm actually going to make this larger because it's very hard to see it. Nope. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yes, so we old beach.
That jitterbug. That jitterbug font size.
Amazing.
Too good.
So I guess we're pretty much to the end of our stream.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for coming. I think what we have to do before I do a hot wash of my hair is, or a cold wash is really what it's gonna be, but
It's gonna be cold.
Using the meme-ified phrases, you know how I do. I like to try to be young like the kids.
We try and stay hip here.
We try to be relevant because we making content. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming today. If you like Arielle, I will throw her Patreon in chat real quick. But you can also just find her as Casper's cousin everywhere on the internet.
This is facts.
You can find me here at least 4 days a week. My whole schedule is below and at hearthsingergames.com. You can find this video on the channel, on my YouTube channel on Wednesday or on Monday for patrons. So, not this Wednesday, obviously, next Wednesday.
There's so much footage to go through that this Wednesday
I almost
would
said
be
slash
madness.
Wednesday. There will be another piece of content, piece of candy. There will be another piece of content this Wednesday, and then this will go up next Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
But you might get some previews here and there on streams if you come back during the week. So if you want to see the finished product, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
But if you want to sneak peek here and there, but if you want to see the full makeup glam look that I'm about to slap on my face, you'll have to go watch the video, the final look, she say.
Let's give a look.
And then, of course, for those who want to support me, I do have a Patreon. I launched it 2 weeks ago, I believe, and I've just been floored by how many people have come and supported. Thank you so much. This is the best way in which to support everything I'm doing, from the RPG writing projects I do to any of the RPG and gaming in general content I make on the channel. This is all I do now. This is it. Full-time Ann Richmond content creator life.
Coming to you live.
Coming to you live. So if that is something that you want to support, please, by all means, come join the Baby Bards on my Patreon. We'd love to have you. Or subscribe to the channel. Or just follow, because I know we ask you to do a lot of things when we're out here making stuff, but really, this doesn't happen unless you're here, and I feel so grateful that so many of you guys showed up today to participate in the stream and hang out. That means a lot, and it's nice to give a warm welcome to Arielle, who has been on the channel as a voice before, but has never physically been here before your face before. So it's pretty fucking great. And thank you to all of Arielle's followers who came and hung out. I hope you'll stick around and give me a follow and come back and rock with the Baby Bards, because Arielle will certainly be back in one form or another
we
many
do
times as
drag
I
now.
could. Yeah, we got to do drag. We got to do there's so many things.
There's so much to do. There's so much to do.
It's so true. So little time. So I'm going to go ahead and run a short video for you guys. And then when that is over, I will have found a channel for us to raid.
Hell yeah.
So in the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern to paint a miniature. Dun 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 dun! With that, nonsense shall begin.
I can do it. Here's the deal.
I gave up Christ for the midwife fucking. No, okay, no, let's not. Alright, let's calm down.
Not ponytails or cottontails, yeah, ducktails, woo! We're leaving the area.
If I leave the chest with you and then I make it and then you don't, then what fool are we?
Well, but then the chest will be right there, and you will have lost nothing.
But you'll be dead. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Just a quick little run through the door and nothing more. Everything's fine, I am fine, and you are fine. These poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron crying, spells, earth the please, and I help them. Yes, I do. Are you with me, mateys?
Arr.
Arr. All right, once
So-
more with feeling.
Once more with feeling.
I'm just gonna run up the stairs and have some fun, and then you'll be on the run behind me, and it will be fine. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered once, it can change again. Restore power. Ah! Fuck me, Jesus Christ! Alright.
That's 33 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, put your little mouth away. Put your little mouth away!
That sounds like a
So we have a Kraken.
meg. Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Moose! Moose! You're so cute! Everything's fine, everything's fine. Everything is fine, and ultimately the end of this game will be mine.
Alright, let's do it.
I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this! Oh my god, I hate this! I've never seen this before and I hate it! Ah! That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No, no. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ! Failing stuff and everything is good, cause I act real tough. Everything will be fine at
just
sea.
wanna know you to know that I
when
love
my
that.
friends- Yeah? Everything's fine, everything's fine. Everything's fucking fine, cause this is gonna be the last time we're gonna do it this time. Yeah, fine, everything's fine. Every day is a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me who loves to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna watch you.
I did it. Oh, no. You know?
Everything is fine. We're just gonna do our time in this prison of the mind. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine, and it's gonna be alright.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah! With that, nonsense shall begin.
I can do it. Here's the deal.
I gave up Christ for the midwife fucking. No, okay, no, let's not. Alright, let's calm down.
Not ponytails or cottontails, yeah, ducktails. Woo!